Tourism in Turkey. Tourism in Turkey is focused largely on a variety of historical sites and on seaside resorts along its Aegean and Mediterranean sea coasts. Turkey has also become a popular destination for culture, spa, and healthcare. At its height in 2019, Turkey attracted around 51 million foreign tourists, ranking as the sixth most popular tourist destination in the world. The total number fluctuated between around 41 million in 2015 and around 30 million in 2016. However, recovery began in 2017, with the number of foreign visitors increasing to 37.9 million, and in 2018 to 46.1 million visitors. Destinations. Istanbul. Istanbul is one of the most important tourism spots not only in Turkey but also in the world. There are thousands of hotels and other tourist-oriented industries in the city. Turkey's largest city, Istanbul has a number of major attractions derived from its historical status as capital of the Byzantine and Ottoman empires. These include the Sultan Ahmed Mosque, the Blue Mosque, the Hagia Sophia, the Topkapi Palace, the Basilica Cistern, the Dolmabahce Palace, the Galata Tower, the Grand Bazaar, the Spice Bazaar, and the Pera Palace Hotel. Istanbul has also recently become one of the biggest shopping centers of the European region by hosting malls and shopping centers, such as Metro City, Akmerkez, and Sevahir Mall, which is the biggest mall in Europe and seventh largest shopping center in the world. Other attractions include sporting events, museums, and cultural events. Ankara. Ankara, the capital of Turkey, is the second most populated city in Turkey. It is rich with Turkish history and culture that have roots in the founding of Turkey along with the history of ancient civilizations. The most popular landmark is the Anıtkabir, as it has visitors from all around the country and the world, especially during national holidays. The Anıtkabir is a mausoleum for Ataturk, the founder of the Republic of Turkey. Another landmark would be the Museum of Anatolian Civilizations, a museum that possesses works from Paleolithic, Neolithic, Hutti, Hittite, Phrygian, Urartian, and Roman civilizations. Izmir. Izmir is a city with historical and geopolitical importance in ancient civilizations such as Macedonia, Persia, Lydia, and the Ottomans. The city has a memorable history in the early years of Turkey, as it was the main city that was affected by the Greco-Turkish War, 1919 to 1922. Izmir is home to many ancient cities such as Ephesus, Pergamon, and Klazomenai. Besides historical significance, Izmir also possesses many locations for coastal tourism for international travelers. Frequently visited regions that have tourist beaches for local and international tourists would be Sezim, Mortingen, and Foça. Other destinations. Beach vacations and blue cruises, particularly for Turkish delights and visitors from Western Europe, are also central to the Turkish tourism industry. Most beach resorts are located along the southwestern and southern coast, called the Turkish Riviera, especially along the Mediterranean coast near Antalya. Antalya is also accepted as the tourism capital of Turkey. Major resort towns include Bodrum, Fethi, Marmaris, Kusadasi, Didim, and Alanya. Also, Turkey has been chosen second in the world in 2015 with its 436 blue-flagged beaches, according to the Chamber of Shipping. Attractions elsewhere in the country include the sites of Ephesus, Troy, Pergamon, House of the Virgin Mary, Pamukkale, Hierapolis, Trabzon, where one of the oldest monasteries is the Sumala Monastery, Konya, where the poet Rumi had spent most of his life, Didyma, Church of Antioch, ancient Pontic capital, and King Rock tombs with its Acropolis in Amaja, religious places in Mardin, such as Dirol-Zafaran Monastery, and the ruined cities and landscapes of Cappadocia. Gallipoli and Anzac Cove, a small cove on the Gallipoli Peninsula, which became known as the site of World War I landing of the Anzac, Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, on April 25, 1915. Following the landing at Anzac Cove, The beach became the main base for the Australian and New Zealand troops for the 8 months of the Gallipoli campaign. UNESCO World Heritage Sites. As of 2021, Turkey accommodates 19 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, 17 cultural and 2 mixed. The last addition is Arslan Tepe being added in 2021. Göbekli Tepe. Göbekli Tepe is a historical site that dates back to the pre-pottery Neolithic age. The site possesses megalithic structures that were composed of massive stone pillars that were detailed with anthropological details, clothing, and wild animals. The structures give insights into the lifestyles of hunter-gatherers that date back to 11,500 years ago. It is theorized that the site was created with religious intent as a sanctuary, whilst more recent findings show the existence of domestic buildings that were used for rain collection and harvesting. Archaeological site of Troy. Troy is an archaeological World Heritage Site that was added to the list in 1998. The site dates back 4,000 years. Troy showcases the cultural development of ancient Greece as it is a recurring city in ancient Greek literature. In the area, many historical and archaeological sites can be found, such as burial mounds, cemeteries, settlements, and monuments that are linked to the ancient Greeks, Romans, and Ottomans. Medical tourism. An emerging branch of tourism in Turkey is medical tourism. Commonly performed medical procedures are hair transplant operations, rhinoplasty, and cosmetic dentistry, as it draws in thousands of foreigner tourists every year. In 2021, the revenue generated from medical tourism was given as $1.05 billion, with 642,000 people that visited for the purpose of getting medical service. This is due to Turkey offering high-quality clinics for affordable pricing compared to the rest of Europe and its central location between Asia and Europe. Other reasons for the high demand for healthcare in Turkey are foreigners having easy visa procedures and immediate scheduling for operations. UNESCO World Heritage Sites in Turkey. Aegean. Aphrodisias. Ephesus. Hierapolis/Pamukkale Pergamon. Black Sea. Hattusa. Safranbolu. Central Anatolia. Gorin National Park and Cappadocia. Çatalhöyük. Divriji Great Mosque and Hospital. East Anatolia. Ani. Arslan Tepe Mound. Marmara. Troy. Bursa and Kumalakizik. Historic areas of Istanbul. Selimiye Mosque and its social complex. Mediterranean. Xanthos/Leytun. Southeastern Anatolia. Mount Nemrut. Diyarbakir Fortress and Hevsel Gardens. Göbekli Tepe.